Hello and welcome to a Kooky Corner of YouTube. I have been having a little go at some rag rugging. Now, the person who set me off with this is Fabulous Jax. Fabulous Jax is a lovely lady in the Discord community that is run by Annie Claxton of Arty Farty Annie and her son Tom. And we all post things to each other and inspire each other with all kinds of different things. And Jackie mentioned that this kit was going to be available. So I thought, yeah, this is going to be the impetus to get me started on rag rugging. So let me have a little show and tell of the things that I got, and then you can see what I made from the things. So the company that I bought my kit from is called Ragged Life, and they have all kinds of things in their shop, including hessian and backings and things and tools, everything you need to get started with rag rugging. They have got a specific rag rug kit that you can buy that it's got everything in it to get you started. The only thing that it doesn't have are the fabric scraps, and there are instructions that show you how to do that. Now, Elspeth Jackson, who owns or started the Ragged Life company, has made a book, and this is the first thing I got. So let me just show you that first. I've had this for a while on my bookshelf, intending to make some kind of rag rug. I'm not going to show you everything in the book, but just to give you some kind of idea of what it's all about. I didn't want to go too big to start off with, because I know me. As soon as I start to get interested in a thing, I'll go and buy all the stuff, and then in my mind it's done. So kind of a way of my brain works. But this time I'm being sensible. I'd got the book already, and I thought, okay, I need something small. But let me just show you through the book first of all. So it's Rag Rugs, Pillows and More by Elspeth Jackson. And there's all kinds of little projects to get you going, which is exactly what I needed. So here's the contents page. So you've got rugs, different kinds of rugs, home accessories and gifts, festive 100. And these are all the things about the tools and equipment you need. There are many ways to make rag rugs. So you can have hooky and proddy, and this is a latch hook, which is that she sells all the tools, but the thing I'm going to show you is kind of a latch hook thing, and I'll tell you exactly why. But look at the beautiful things you can make with rag rugging, and it is the ultimate in using up fabric scraps, old clothing that you can cut up. And in the book it goes into absolutely the best detail possible for you to be able to do that. It shows you all the techniques, gives you all the ideas of things that you can do, different ways to rag rug. So there's a loopy rag rug and a shaggy rag rug. Shaggy rag rugging. And the shaggy rag rugging is what I thought I'd start off with. So I went onto Elspeth's shop. The details were on that card, which I think I just showed you. So it's www.raggedlife.com. There's also a QR code there. If you take a picture of that, that will take you to exactly the spot. So yeah, I thought I'll go on and have a look and see what appeals. And I know that Jackie had mentioned that she did a monster kit, and I thought, oh, that's right up my alleyway. So that's what I ordered. It is marketed as a kid's kit, but I am a big kid, and so I think I fit perfectly in that bracket. What I liked about this kit was it was small, it was doable within a couple of evenings or an evening, however much time you've got to spare. It's something that you can do it appeals to me because it's a monster, and you know I love monsters. So in the kit you get, and I can't show you everything that you get in the kit because I've used some of it to make the thing I'm going to show you in a minute, but I will show you what you do get. So first of all, in this particular kit you get 2 child size rag rugging latch hooks. Now I thought they were going to be a lot less usable than this, so I actually ordered myself the adult size version as well, just because. But to be honest, I think I could have got away with these as well. I could have used these just to see. So it was an extra $3.99 or something like that. So I thought I will have that. The other thing you get in the kit is you get some little felt pieces to make the faces with for your monster. And you get 2 bits of pre-hemmed hessian. Now this is the monster template. Can you see where that line goes around there? That is where you will hook into to make your whatever. If you're doing a rag rug, you know, it would be into a pre-stitched part. This helps to keep the hessian together and to stop it from fraying. So it's also like stitched around the edges, which is ideal for me for a starter. I'm starting. I want to see if I enjoy it before I invest any further and start making all my little scraps and stuff. So you get 2 of these in there. Obviously I've used one already. You also get a great big bag of scraps. Now this was full. I think there's enough for 1 and a bit, but I think the second one you kind of have to go and forage your own scraps. But you know, there are ways that you can learn how to do that, and everything is outlined in this really lovely instruction booklet. I'm not going to show you all of the details, but it tells you all that is in there. Also in the kit you'll get some of this PVA glue, which you're going to need to finish off your monster or whatever you make. So that came in there too. I think it's an awesome kit. You've got absolutely everything you need to get started, and although it is marketed towards kids, I think it's a great way if you like me like monsters, or you've got grandchildren or children who like monsters. You know, who wouldn't want something that they can hang up in their room? I'm going to hang this up in my craft studio here. He's going to go up somewhere. You've not met him yet, but I'm going to tell you a little bit about him, because on the back of the book you get a chance to personalise him a little bit. So, personalise your Ragamonster. My Ragamonster's name is Gumby. His special power is levitation. His hobbies are fly fishing and yoga, and his favourite things to eat are kimchi and lasagna. So that is my guy, who I'm going to show you in a while. But it's really easy to get started. I'm just going to show you with these few remaining pieces that I've got in here. The pieces are the correct size. So all you need to do is you kind of go through. Let me refer to my instructions again. This is all new to me, so I'm just going to refer to my instructions. Now, Elspeth says to kind of pinch the fabric, and then you kind of go into one of the holes, like so, and you'll hook your fabric, and it will automatically, that latch will automatically close. Actually, I've done this wrong again. I'm doing from the back. Take 2. It really is easy. I'm just bodging it at the minute. Talk about bodger and badger. Anyway, doing it the right way this time. You go in and you miss 2 and you come out there. That makes sense, right? Then you hook your piece over. The latch comes closed and it comes through, and you've got your first hook. So again, do it properly this time. So you kind of leave 2 of the lines of hessian, and you're going up to that line. I've got 2 things on my hook there, so I'm going through there. Make sure that that little flappy bit comes through as well. Put your fabric on. The latch closes automatically as it comes through, pulls through your piece fabric, and then you just straighten it up. Really cool, huh? I'm going to do another one just because I can. So missing 2 lines again, going through, making sure that's through the 2, pulling it through, et voila. We've already got the beginnings of another monster. So that's as easy as it is. And all you have to do is to go around and fill in all of the bits of your monster. Because the outline's there, if you can see, it's got like an outline there already. And I had such fun with this. I thought I'm going to start this just to have a look, see how easy it is. And I'm going to try the children's one just to see if that would still do. It would save you a little bit of buying a bit of extra. So, works on the same principle. It's just a shorter handle and a shorter neck. So I'm going to go through there. I'm going to grab my fabric. Come on, I can do this. That's just sticking a little bit because it's not used to being used. It's not been used, you see, but yeah, works perfectly. And that would work as well. And as I say, you get 2 of these in the kit, 2 of these. So if there are 2 of you that want to have a go, you might have to add some more fabric bits in, but you know, 2 people can have a go. So if you've got, even if you want to give it as a gift and your kids play with it as well, it's something that kids can do with a little bit of supervision as long as they are kind of old enough to poke something. It's not sharp. There's nothing on here that's sharp. And it's such a lovely way to spend an afternoon. So let me show you what I made, shall I? Let me move these out of the way. So I'm going to put all the little bits and pieces. That was extra, obviously. And the fabric scraps, which I'm going to make another one. In fact, I've already emailed Elspeth to ask her if she would, if she has any more of these as blank. So I will, I could actually have a go at making my own. I might actually order some hessian from her in order to do my own, because I think it would be a fairly simple thing to do on the sewing machine, maybe, that I could do for myself. But I'm all for an easy life, you know? All for an easy life. Okay, so here is Gumby. There he is. I absolutely love him. I love him to bits. Now, I did go a bit rogue on this as well. I used some of the felt that was in the kit for his mouth. Obviously, he's got 2 sides. Look at the colours of him. Isn't he beautiful? I just fell in love with this colourway. I thought all these oranges and purples and greens, he looks quite, in my mind, looks quite Scottish. I quite like him. So another thing that Gumby loves, just to explain, is fried eggs. And that's why his eyes look like fried eggs. I went a bit rogue with the eyes. I could have made some like the monster's eyes here, but you know me, I like to fiddle. And so I did some needle felted eyes that look a little bit like fried eggs. And then I've got 2 beads there that make up the pupils of his eye. And yeah, there he is. He's a little bit flat because when you finish the 2 bits of your 2 sides of your monster, so when you've done both of those like that, what you do is you use the glue, you coat one side and fold it over, and then you put it under some books or something heavy, so overnight, so that it'll stick really well. Make sure that you've got something round it so you don't want it to stick to your books. I don't think it would, but you know, just to be on the safe side. And then once that's done, you literally cut around, not cutting into the stitching, but cutting around the stitching and then your monster's done. And all I need to do with him now is I want to hang him. Still shedding a little bit of his bits, but I don't mind that because my studio is filled with bits anyway. And I'm going to put a little hanging thing there so that I can hang him somewhere so that I can see him. Another thing I did think about doing with him is making him a body so that this would be the head that sits on the body. I might still do that. I might do that with another one and have a go at that. But what I did find out was that I really, really, really enjoy rag rugging. I really enjoy the whole process of it. And so I also want to have a go at, this is the shaggy rag rug style. I want to have a go at the loopy rag rug style. So that's another thing that I might be doing in the future. So I've just found myself another craft. As if I didn't have enough to do already, but I do like a nice little challenge. So yeah, rag rugging is real fun, and to be honest, it's something you can do that you don't have to think about too much. Once you get into the rhythm of doing it, it's a lovely thing to do. Not only, but also, it's a great way to recycle things. So if you've got some old shirts or clothes or things that, you know, you can just tear up into little pieces, like I showed you on this one, just little pieces. You can get yourself a whole load of them in some different colours, and it's a brilliant way to recycle clothes that you can't maybe give to a charity shop. Maybe they are too badly damaged for you to either mend or use in any other way. So to make them into these, I think it's a great idea. Also, it's just so relaxing, I have to say. It's a really relaxing hobby. Now, I don't know whether that's because I'm doing it on a very small scale, and I think it'd even be relaxing if I was doing a great big rug, and I might even get into doing that at some point this year. But for me, the little things at the minute are giving me joy. So here's Gumby. He has a life, and he is living in my studio now. Anyway, if you're interested in going along or having a go at making rag rugs yourself, then there is an awful lot of information at the Ragged Rug website. I not sponsored at all. Literally, it's just something that I've wanted to do, and I think that Elspeth's got a really nice little company here that shows you, that gives you everything that you need. And this is a genuine recommendation because I have had such fun making Gumby, and I think you would also have fun too. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this. If you have, don't forget, show me your thumbs, give me a like. If you're enjoying what we do at the channel here, then a subscribe would be awesome, and I will do a happy dance, as I always do whenever I get a subscriber. But you know, if you have enjoyed it, then it really does help the channel if you just show in some way. Also, what would you call your monster? I'd love to know, if you made a monster, what would you call him, and what would be his special powers? So I'd be interested to know that. I am a child at heart, and I really think that that's the best way that people learn and play, by just grabbing hold of that child inside of them and letting them have some fun. Anyway, enough from me for now. I will see you back here very soon with something else. Bye for now.